The Mexican Baseball League LMB is the highest-level professional baseball championship in Mexico. It is an official member of the World Baseball and Softball Confederation WBSC, where stars and major league players play in the league. It is the league with the most coverage by the national media because it is the oldest in the country. The regular season takes place between April and August, divided into 2 rounds, leaving September and October for the playoffs. And in the pause between both rounds, the All-Star Game is held. It is currently made up of 20 teams divided into zones: North Zone and South Zone. The most winning team on the circuit is the Red Devils of Mexico with 16 championships. The strongest rivalry that exists in the league is between the Diablos Rojos del Mexico and the Tigres de Quintana Roo. The Mexican League has 2 development leagues, the Mexican Winter League and the National Prospect League, Double E in summer, Rookie in winter. When the LMB was founded, baseball strengthened its popularity in Mexico, and the first foundations began on February 24, 1925, with the unification of the Mexican and DF associations, leaving a single body that governed baseball at that time. The directors Ernesto Carmona and Eduardo R. Rodriguez took baseball on the right path, still in its first 4 professional, second, semi, third, fourth, youth and even children's categories. But on March 11 of that same year, from New York, information arrived stating that Hal Chase, former player for the 1919 Chicago White Sox, who lived in Agua Prieta, Sonora, was planning to found the National League. Mexican Baseball Association said foundation did not materialize. But the vision, knowledge and, above all, being up to date with the regulations of organized baseball, of Alejandro Wheeler Reyes and Ernesto Carmona, and after meeting on several occasions with club owners, began to build the circuit. They had to overcome many difficult obstacles, especially when on May 26 a Corralazo was prepared against the Mexican Association, but they managed to put it down. But a strong enemy remained, the Schismatic League, which would disappear later. Alejandro Wheeler Reyes Fernando and Ernesto Carmona continued with their hard work for the founding of the Mexican League, and once the regulations were established, Alejandro Wheeler Reyes remained as president. In addition to being the owner of the famous Franco Ingles Park, he was head of the association, the umpires, journalist, and on some occasions he put on the gear to call balls and strikes, or as an assistant on the bases 4 days before the first official game of the Mexican League, and after a long meeting, which ended around midnight on Wednesday, June 24, the bases for the season were established. With 16 titles, the Diablos Rojos del Mexico are the top winners of the league, followed by the Tigres de Quintana Roo with 12, the Sultanes de Monterrey with 10, El Aguilo de Veracruz with 6 and, with 5, the Tecolotes de Dos Laredos, the Lions of Yucatan and the Pericos of Puebla. As for the managers, the Cuban Lazaro Salazar is the one with the most titles with a total of 7, in addition to having won the only 3-time championship in the history of the league, 1947 to 1949 with Monterrey. Among Mexicans, Benjamin Anaya Reyes has 6 titles, 5 of them with the Diablos Rojos del Mexico, becoming the Mexican manager with the most titles in the league, as well as the one with the most championships with the same team. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe and watch the previous videos. Until next time.